Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. John Lemon is in that spotlight. And we all suspected this day would eventually come when we saw him drafted in the first round a while back. He's made the journey through the minors, and he makes his major league debut in this one.
Well, Matt, making your debut in the show is a very satisfying and exciting experience. You work your entire life to reach this moment, and when you finally do, it can be really overwhelming in a lot of different ways. Not only are you dealing with nerves, but also everything just seems bigger. The stadium, the crowd, the pressure, it's all amplified at this level. As for this guy, there's been a lot of hype around him since before he was even drafted, so I think everyone is excited to see what he looks like against big league competition.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that. Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Perennial MVP candidates Mike Trout and Miguel Cabrera swing for the fences next. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matty, this team grounds into a ton of double plays. They've got to stop taking themselves out of potential big innings.
And you can feel the butterflies from up here as this young fella takes the hill for the very first time in a Major League ball game.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, second baseman, number 3.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to Giavotella for the force, and that'll end the... Victor Martinez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in is the shortstop, Mike Aviles. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you catch
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Then he goes. Steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Second baseman, Ian.
So 1 away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Justin Upton.
Striding into the box, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Miguel Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Victor Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Castellanos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. To the inning, Jared Saltalamacchia. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Shortstop, Mike Aviles.
Into the box now, Mike Aviles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So His control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Anthony goes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the again their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certain.
Giavotella lays out. What a stop. Just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Justin Upton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And he is in there. Miguel Cabrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
No runs, 5 hits, and no error. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Trout has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
Now batting
from the stretch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2, here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits. Nick Castellanos is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Jared Saltalamacchia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-2 home. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Into the box now, Mike Aviles, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We'll stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
0-1 count and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Justin Upton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
Go ball. And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, he is
looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Started off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. J.D. Martinez will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Perez scoops it up. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting,
Victor Martinez stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good
throw to first here is going to be in time, as the Angels have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy.